And happy Thursday. It is Thursday, May 14th, 2026 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And this is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from stampingwithlisa.com. I hope I hit the button. Okay, I did. Nothing was happening. I'm like, why is my screen still on the picture? But I am live. Yay. Okay. So let's get rid of that commercial. Oh, and I'm really crooked. Hold on a second. Let's see if that works. How did I get so crooked? Maybe I'm tilted too. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that'll work. Now I gotta catch up. Okay, there we go. All right. So, how's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having a great week so far. And today was kind of a yucky day here. It was um kind of low temperatures, like 70, and it's been kind of cloudy and was supposed to rain, never did again. So, um it was just kind of a blah day. I did go see my mother though, so I'll tell you about that in a second. And let's see, is Tony having surgery tomorrow? I think so. And I did put your name on the prayer and card list because somebody sent me a message about that. So I said, sure, I'll do that. All right, so here's the card we're making today, which is a fun fold. It's called a center flap fun fold. So it opens up in the middle instead of like, so the card base is just the back part, and then it opens up in just the middle part. So I've seen a few people do cards like this, and they always did it by using a regular half sheet of cardstock and then cutting off this part here on both sides. So, like, say this was the whole card front, and they would cut this off and then cut this off, and then you'd have this center flap. But I hate doing that because then you really have to concentrate when you're looking at the paper cutter and get it straight. And if you go just a teeny bit too far, you screw up the whole card. So did a much simpler way of doing it. And so this is two different pieces. So this is one piece, and then this part right here in the middle is just laid down on top. So you get the same exact look, but I think it's much easier to do instead of having to cut away that excess part and worry about all the measurements and stuff. And I know if I hate cutting stuff like that up, then probably you do too. So I am always looking for easier ways to do things. So that I'm going to show you the easy way today. So let's see. So Tony, your surgery is tomorrow, and I thought I just saw somebody else saying they're having surgery too, like rotator cuff or something. All right, let me say hello real quick. Hold on. Hey, Myra. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Regina. Hey, Trina. Hey, Tony. Hey, Julie. Hey, Christine. Hey, Jennifer. All right, you got on here live today. Um, hey, Bina. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Diana. Hey, Charm. Hey, Heather. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Cheryl. I think that's Cheryl. Hey, Claudia. Oh, your husband had rotator surgery. Okay. Rotator cuff. I had that like probably 15 years ago. Wasn't too bad. At least it was my left shoulder instead of my right one. I think that would be the worst. You never realize how much you need your right hand if you're right-handed. How much you need that right hand until you don't have it. And trying to go to the bathroom is like the worst part of all of it. Hey Tamala, hey Rita. Oh, Rita, you won a card the other day and you didn't claim it. And it's a easel card too. So when you get it in the mail, it is an easel card like that. Here's what the whole thing looks like. Wait a minute. So there you go. It looks like that on the front, and then it sits up like that. So Rita, make sure you claim that. I'll put my email address up here, but that's your card. Um, let's see. I don't know where I stopped. Oh, with Rita. Where is that? I can't find my spot. There we go. Oh, Sharon. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Danette. Hey, Lou. Hey, Susan. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Tootsie Bell. Hey, Gloria. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Becky. Hey, Kimberly. Hey, Cindy Q. Oh, you got to be at the hospital at 5:30. I was just looking at my flight, because I'm going in 2 weeks to the Alaska trip. And we have to, we decided we're going to go ahead. We were going to drive, but now we decided we're going to get an Uber. The Uber's coming at 4:30 in the morning. I just can't get up that early. That's just too early for me. I'm like 8 o'clock. Earliest I'll get up is 8 o'clock now. I might as well not even go to sleep. All right, so this is where the suite is that we're using today. It's on page 34 of the new catalog. So it's called Moonlit Flora, and it is a suite, or you can get the bundle, or you can just get whatever. You can buy it in pieces, or you can buy the whole suite. But the suite does have the pack of paper with, oh, can't reach it. This is the pack of paper. I don't know if I showed you this already. So you have this piece, which is my middle piece for the card, and that's the back, which I like that too. And then this is the side piece that I'm using, and that's the back. And then we've got some gorgeous pieces in here that I think are going to be harder to use for cards, but like I think this would be more for scrapbooking instead of card making, because depending on where you cut it, you'd get totally different um cards, and it's kind of big, so I don't know. And I don't know if any of you guys have ordered this paper, but mine has a really weird smell to it. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but I was like, when I first opened it, I was like, oh, what is that smell? It almost smells like rubber, or like kind of like when you get brand new tennis shoes and you have like sneakers and they have that funky new shoe smell or something. I don't know. It's kind of hard to describe. So that one I showed you already. Here's another one that I think is probably, this could be for cards or scrapbooking, but you only get the butterflies like up at the top. Oh, there's one. Some of them you wouldn't. I guess if you cut it in 6 pieces, you would get everything. And then, oh, I forgot to show you the back. Oh, that's funny. The back's so pink. There's just a little bit of pink in that. And then we have, this piece is great for cards. Perfect. Love it. That's the back of that. So that really goes nicely too. I like that. But the two pieces I picked, I think, go really well together. This one. So these two, I just think go perfectly because those leaves match that. And then this is perfect for cards too. I think this is probably one of my favorites. And this one is really pretty, which, orange is not my favorite color. It is my mother's favorite color, but I think it looks gorgeous with these ferns. I really like that. I don't know what kind of flowers those are, but they are pretty. But I love that. And then that's the back of that one. So really pretty pack of paper, but it does have a little bit of a, I don't know. I think the only thing I can think of that it smells like is rubber, but I don't know. Has anybody else gotten it and know what I'm talking about? I've never had a pack of paper that had a weird smell to it. But it just, every time I open it, it's just like, whoo, just that hits me, that like funky smell. But anyway, all right. So then you get the stamp set. This is the stamp set. And thank you guys. Oh, I had several people send me a bunch of these cases because I was talking about how I don't like the new packaging. So I think I've gotten like 4 or 5 boxes of them now. So I should have plenty for quite a while. So thank you to everybody who sent me these cases because I like them so much better. And then here is the dies that come with it. And I just put it in here like, there's the stamp set, there's the dies. And you can put that magnet sheet in there too if you want to, but I just think this is so much better. I do wish I think I might put Sharpie or something on the side of it, but anyway, that's the picture. And you get a butterfly and I guess that's a moth. You get both of those in there and the dies that go with them. I thought that was cool. And then you also get the embossing folder, and I showed you that on the last video. The embossing folder is really pretty, and then you also get the gems. So the whole entire suite is $87. You get some great samples here, and those are the colors that are in there, but um oh, that's so funny. I thought shaded spruce was in there. I didn't use shaded spruce. I used peaceful pine and old olive and black for my card. All right, so that was a quick run through. I got a couple cards I want to show you. So this one actually came from my friend Lynette. She came to class this morning, and I thought this was just the cutest card ever. She always makes really cute stuff. And so this is not Stampin' Up, but I thought it was just absolutely adorable. So this was her class fee. So she just handed it to me like this, and I said, "That is so cute. I love it." And it's just a rectangle die, or she used a corner rounder. I'm not sure. And then I don't know if it came as like a suitcase die like that, or if she just kind of made it up. But I just thought it was so adorable. So I don't know. I just thought it was so cute. I wanted to show you guys. And then this card is from Devonna Alderson. And I love this one. This is the new flower pot stamp set called Garden something, I think. But oh, Help Me Grow. That's what it is. Help Me Grow. Love it. Love it. Love it. I know. What that is so cute. I just thought that was so cute. And then don't forget card kit. Tomorrow's last day for this card kit, and then we start a new card kit on Saturday. So I got to come up with a great idea for Saturday. Tomorrow, I guess that's what I'll be doing after I run a couple errands. So last chance for that. If your order is $100 or more, you get this for free, or you can just order it a kit for 20 bucks. And then we've got the starter kit special going on for $99. And you get about almost $200 of stuff in it. So 125 plus the new five of the new in color pads, which is all five of the new in color pads. Okay, so oh, Lynn said she smelled hers and it does have a funky smell. I don't know what it is though. I keep trying to think of what it smells like, but the only thing I can think of is like rubber, but I don't know. All right, so let me show you what we're gonna need. So here's the supplies for, we're gonna make two because they're really easy, so they don't take very long. So you need the back piece, which is just like a quarter sheet of cardstock, 5.5 by 4 1/4, black. This is our front panel that you're gonna fold it in half. I can't talk today. And then we've got our designer paper that goes in the middle, our white piece that goes inside, so that's the inside. And then these panels are the two side panels. So you do need four of these instead of two of everything else. So get a screenshot of that and we'll get started. Okay. Oh, the stamp and the dies are back. I did see a bunch of stuff was back ordered, but most of the things I looked at, it looked like they would be back in within a couple weeks. So hopefully that's true. All right, everybody get a screenshot of that. And oh, also you do need a scrap of white cardstock to stamp your words and butterflies. So I just grabbed a little strip and stamped a bunch of butterflies, and there's the little die. I taped that down so I wouldn't lose it because it's so little. And then you have a little die for the words. So we're going to be punching that out. I did one ahead of time so it wouldn't take so long to do that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. So on this one, we're going to put our two pieces. We've got two of these. So you put one of these on each edge, like so. And I don't think there's a right side or wrong side. I think it kind of goes whatever direction. So you're going to put both of those on either side. So we're going to glue that down first. can tell I need a new, I swear I changed my cutting blade on my paper cutter. This glue is not coming out. Um, like every few weeks, it seems like my paper cutter needs new blades. And it's already, I think I just changed it like 3 weeks ago, and it's already shredding my paper again. Okay, so just put that down the edge and then put this down the edge. So I had class this morning and then I went to go see my mother, and class was hysterical. So the group of girls that I have on Thursdays is just a total bunch of fun people. And especially my friend Lynette, who made that little suitcase one card. And I swear we were laughing and laughing and laughing. It was just hysterical. And then I went to go see my mother, and I walk in and she's eating lunch, and she looks at me with this shocked look on her face. And she goes, "What are you doing here?" I said, I said, "What do you mean? What am I doing here? It's Thursday." And she goes, "It is?" I said, "Yes." She didn't even know I was coming. So she was all excited. And so that was a good surprise. And then I had her laughing. Okay, so then we're going to glue this down. I don't know what that is on there, but it's going to be covered up. So you want to glue that right in the center of these two pieces. Now, oh, I cut it crooked. Maybe. No, I didn't. I just laid it down crooked. Okay. Um, so let's go ahead and I think I'm gonna, looks like it got some stuck on it. Put this side down. So she was just excited to see me. She's like, "I didn't even know you were coming today." I said, "Is that why you're still laying here in your night clothes and haven't even gotten up yet?" She said, "Well, I just didn't feel like it." I said, "Okay." 'Cause usually she'll at least be dressed and sometimes out of the bed. So this is so much easier just having it like this. And you can get, if you're using a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet, um, it's just 8.5 by 3. So you can get 3 sheets out of it. If you use a 12 by 12 black piece of cardstock, you can get 5 out of a sheet. So that's good. It is a little bit crooked, like just a smidge over the edge. Let me trim that. It's gonna bother me if I don't. Okay. So there we go. All right, so then the front gets this piece. That just goes right on there. Make a nice little design on the front. So I remembered one of the sayings my mother says. So she has several, but I always forget them. But this one I remembered. So she says, when I give her something that's really good, she says, "It tastes so good, it'll make your tongue slap your brains out." Have you guys ever heard that before? She always says that, and I never can remember what she says when I go to repeat it. Um, what came from China? I have yeah, I do have a guillotine cutter too, but I use the guillotine cutter most of the time for cutting like card kits and class stuff. But if I'm just sitting at my stamp table, I have my Stampin' Up cutter sitting there. And so I don't even use it like a ton, but it just seems like the blade goes dull. Okay, so now we're gonna stamp the inside. So I've got my fern and my butterfly. So the fern, we're going to be using old olive, and we're going to do the fern down at the bottom. I don't know why I'm inking the whole thing because we're not doing the whole thing down here. But we're just gonna stamp that on here at the bottom and then kind of lift it up and put a second stamping right next to it. So then you kind of get that look right there. Then we're gonna do it one more time. Where in Alaska are you going to? We're doing the, what do you call it? Um, it's the inner harbor or inner something. So we start in Seattle and then we go to um, Sitka and Skagway, Juneau, and British Columbia. So those are the stops. But it's like the inner thing between something. So the water's supposed to be like super calm, and then we're gonna do a butterfly, or you could do two if you want. I'm just hoping it's not gonna be cold. Because I do not like, oh, I don't know why, well, I don't need it anymore because I already did these ahead of time, so we really don't have to stamp our scrap paper. So that's it for the old olive. Yeah, inner passage. That's what it's called. Inner passage. All right. So then we already finished the butterfly on here, so I don't have to do any more of those. Then our words, uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Whew, I thought I forgot something. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do this in black on scrap paper. So I got some. I already did that one and that one. Let's see if I can fit two on here. Oh, I just need one because I already did one. So we'll stamp this one. I tried it the other way. So on this one, I actually stamped the green on the outside and the black on the words, but I liked this one better with the black on the outside. So we're just doing our black, and I don't think I can fit another one. Nope. So that's that. You do need two, but I already did one ahead of time, so that's why I'm just doing the one. Oh, Melissa, you live in Ketchikan. Uh, what is the temperature like right now? Is it like spring weather or is it still like winter? Because last time I looked, like a couple weeks ago, it was snowing. Juneau is pretty. Yep. So we have our trips we're doing are the bear wildlife retreat or something like that. I think that is in Sitka. And then Stampin' Up's doing a train ride for us um in what's the other place I just said? Skagway. I think in Skagway is our train ride. And then Juneau, we're doing the seaplane adventure tour. So it'll be fun. And then British Columbia, Victoria, we're only there from like 5:30 till 8:30 or something at night. So it's really kind of too late to do anything there. I don't even know if you really got time to get off the boat. All right, so now we're gonna die cut these two. So I already have one set done ahead of time. So we're just gonna do these. I bought a raincoat. Well, actually I bought a oh, what do you call those things? Um Poncho. I bought a rain poncho, but it's a really nice one. I got it on Amazon. So it's like lined and stuff. So it's nice one. And I think I've been debating whether I should take a coat or not because I really don't want to pack a coat because that'll be like half of my suitcase. So I don't know. I might just take some long sleeves and then a little jacket. Okay, so then we're going to put these two on here. And I think we can get them at the same time. Let me just rip this off here. Okay, we're going to put that on top and hope it goes through. Oh, there we go. I don't know why sometimes it gets stuck. Okay, there you go. Ooh, sorry about that. I made a loud pop. Okay. So now we get this. Came out pretty good. And another butterfly. Pack a light jacket. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take my little raincoat. That comes like in a little pouch that's like about this big, already, packed like that. So I'm just gonna put that in the suitcase, and then I've got a light jacket. And then I'll pack a few clothes that are like if it's cold, but I don't know. I only want to take one suitcase because it's so darn expensive to take suitcases, more than one. Okay. So now we're gonna put this on the inside. Whoops, that's the one that's done already. So this will get on the inside. Upside down flower towers in Juneau. Never heard of that. Somebody told me to go to the Red Dog Saloon. Uh-oh, that's the wrong one again. Gotta check that. Yeah, I'll check the weather before we go. I'm hoping it'll be like a fluke and we'll have gorgeous weather and it'll be just like spring and we can go in the pool. Because really, that's my favorite part of cruising is like hanging out by the pool all day. When I go on like a Caribbean cruise, I don't even leave the boat half the time. I just like stay by the pool and do nothing. That's what I did. When we went to Cancun, that's what I did. I just stayed by the pool every day. I didn't go on any excursions, nothing. Okay, so that's our inside. And then our front, we're going to put, uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Thought I lost my butterfly. We're going to put dimensionals on the back of this. Restaurants are expensive. Yes. My friend who went to Alaska like I think it was last year. She said, you got to go get the crab legs and stuff and she goes, "They're like $120." I said "What?" I said, "I can get crab legs at the grocery store for like way cheaper than that." She's like, "They're not the same. You have to go get them there." I said, "Okay." And I got the ribbon that goes with, well, not with this, but this ribbon is still carried over. This ribbon goes absolutely perfect with these papers, this pack of designer paper. So this is the Mossy Meadow and Gold um, trim. Okay, Mossy Meadow and Gold trim. And the number is 166158. And they're carrying this over, so it's not like on the last chance or anything. And it is double-sided, so there's one side that's the green and gold. The other side is almost all gold with just kind of a little green. So you can use either side you want. Doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to wrap this around. I think I'm going to put it over to the side. And I know this is really pretty. Um, Somebody says, "Wakey, wakey, Lisa V." Is that Lisa Vachon on here? Oops. Didn't get as tight as I wanted it, but okay. So that goes there. I'm going to put a little glue dot underneath that just to hold it. Oh, guess what? So the other night after I finished the video was Tuesday. So our garbage collection comes on Wednesday, and we have those big giant garbage cans that you put out of the street. And so I went to go take them out, and I opened the garage door, and I start walking out of the garage, and there's two bunnies in my yard, in the front yard, like little bunnies. And I was like, "Oh my gosh." And they didn't move. They just sat there staring at me like they were just sitting there. And I said, "That's so funny." Like, I guess they thought if they'd stayed still, I wasn't going to notice them. So I'm staring at them, and I was like, I said, "Hey, little bunnies." And So I just stood there for like 5 minutes. They didn't move. But the minute I moved, they just ran like as fast as they can. But then I'm eating breakfast on Wednesday morning and I look out the back window. So evidently they're living in the backyard. And I live on the water and I have a bunch of seagrass like down by the water. So it's kind of, that they just ran in there. And so I guess they have a little house back in the seagrass somewhere. So I can't see where they're staying, but they kept running back in there like to hide. But they've been out just playing in the backyard every day, and it's so cute. But I only see two, so I don't know if there's more. All right, so that's the ribbon. Then we're going to stick our butterflies on with a dimensional, like a little half a one. But that's the first time I've really seen bunnies living in my backyard. Usually I have all the squirrels, and but now the bunnies are out there. They're way cuter than a squirrel. So just put your butterfly wherever you want. And then we're going to put some glitter on the, oh, you guys are talking about halibut. I like halibut, but I don't ever eat it much. We can get it here, but it's pretty much always frozen. I don't think they can get it fresh here. I guess that's mostly like Alaska kind of thing. All right, so I've got my glitter. I do want some Alaskan king crab legs though, but I guess I'm gonna have to save up some money. A bear turned over your trash bin Monday. We have bears here too. Um, there's been several in my area. Luckily, I have never seen one, but my friend who lives about 20 minutes away, she has had them in her yard. And thankfully, I have never seen them. But I did have some foxes in my yard one time. And somebody said there was I think I told you guys about that. One of those, I can't remember what it's called now. I keep forgetting. It's a big cat. Oh, Melissa says the king crab will be frozen. What? Well, you can get king crab here, and it's frozen, but it's expensive too. What are those big cats called that are dangerous? Not like cougar, but something. All right, forgot that there was gems that went with this, so I just grabbed the rhinestones. So we're gonna put rhinestones on here. A bobcat? Maybe it's a bobcat. No, not a lion. Mm-mm. We're not in Africa. I think it is a bobcat. Yeah, a bobcat. We have bobcats around, and I think that's what I had one time in my yard. I didn't see it, but oops, that's the one that's already done. I keep wanting to do stuff to that card. So we're just gonna stick like 3 rhinestones on here. And there's also, what's something else that comes around? We have a lot of possums. You find them all the time dead in the street in the morning. Okay, so that's it. And then we're going to spritz it. So quick cards. So these are really easy to do. So you'll have to try it. So there we go. So that's the cards for tonight. I hope you like them and you try them. So this is much easier, I think, than having to cut these side panels off. And then you have totally straight measurements instead of having to put your trimmer down at a certain spot and do it and and then cut over. I mean, it's just like a pain to do that. So I don't like to do it that way. Mountain lion is the Penn State mascot. Oh, mountain lions, I do think are here somewhere in the mountains, but a regular lion, because a mountain lion is more like a cougar kind of looking thing, I think, isn't it? But a lion, I think they're just at the zoo. I never heard of a lion like just being out in the wild in the United States anyway. Yeah, bobcats are about the size of a dog. Yeah. We have bears, we have bobcats. We do not have, although I said before we do not have alligators, but then it was in the newspaper a couple weeks ago that there was an alligator or a crocodile, I'm not sure which one. Um, Not far from my house because I live near the Dismal Swamp, and it was in the Dismal Swamp, and nobody knows how it got there because we don't have them here. So I don't know how it got there. But all right, so these are the cards. Now it's time for the joke, and I have a really funny joke tonight. So hang on while I pull that up. This was really cute. I just saw this today, so I said, "Oh, that's gonna be my joke tonight." All right, a Chinese doctor can't find a job in a hospital in America, so he decides to open a clinic and puts a sign outside that reads, "Get treatment for $20. If not cured, you get back $100." An American lawyer thinks this is a great opportunity to earn $100, so he goes to the clinic. The lawyer says, "I've lost my sense of taste." And the doctor says, "Nurse, bring some medicine from box number 14 and put 3 drops in the patient's mouth." The lawyer says, "Oh, gross, that's kerosene." The doctor says, "Congratulations, your sense of taste is restored. Give me $20." The annoyed lawyer goes back after a few days to try to recover his money. The lawyer says, "I've lost my memory. I can't remember anything." The doctor says, "Nurse, bring the medicine from box number 14 and put 3 drops in his mouth." The lawyer says, "That's kerosene. You gave me that last time for restoring my taste." The doctor says, "Congratulations, you got your memory back. Give me $20." The fuming lawyer pays him and then comes back a week later, determined to get back $100. The lawyer says, "My eyesight has become very weak and I cannot see at all." The doctor says, "Well, I don't have any medicine for that, so I guess I'll have to give you $100." The lawyer, staring at the money, says, "But that's a $20 bill. That's not $100." And the doctor says, "Congratulations, your eyesight's restored. Give me $20." He thought he was going to outsmart the doctor, but he didn't. I thought that was really cute. So I hope you liked that joke. And now we have some cards to give away. So let me get those for you. All right. So we still have a couple not claimed. So we've got Linda Sage and Linda Davis. And then here's some cards for today. All right. Let me get cute. You guys like that joke? That was cute. All right. They are easy to make. Yeah. The ones that we just did are easy to make. All right. So the first winner is Rosa Vera. Rosa Vera. The second winner is Terry McDougal. And the last one is Julie Bertzloff. Julie Bertzloff. I think she's on here right now. So there you go. Those are the winners for today. Congratulations. And here's my email address to send me your address so I can mail them. And there we go. And don't forget card kit. Oh, and here's the list. So I did add Tony on here because she's having surgery tomorrow. So go ahead and send cards to any of those people. And if any of you guys want to be taken off or added, let me know. Sorry, that's such a sloppy mess there. Oh, how did I get so crooked? It's crazy. Last time I thought I turned the video off and it wasn't off. And then I'm sitting here like doing stuff and I'm like, oh man, the video's still going. Some of you guys caught that. And you're like, the video's still on. All right, everybody. Don't forget to do thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff for me. And I'll be back Saturday morning, bright and early. So that's only less than, let me see, how many hours? Like 36 hours from now. No, 38 hours, maybe almost. All right. Have a great night, everybody, and a great day tomorrow. And I'll see you Saturday in your pajamas. Take care, everybody.